You might think you already know the story of Draupadi's disrobing, the moment that shook the entire Kaurava court. But there is more to it. Much more. On that day, her life and honor were hanging by a thread, and only one god had the power to change what seemed inevitable. The hall was full of laughter, cruel jokes, and people waiting to see her fall. Draupadi stood there with courage, but her heart was racing. Her husbands, the Pandavas, were caught between law, honor, and careful strategy. They could not act fast enough to help her. She understood this clearly. Only one being could save her, Krishna. He was invisible, unnoticed by everyone, quietly preparing to break the rules of the universe itself to protect her dignity. The Kauravas leaned forward, their eyes full of cruelty. Every movement, every whisper was meant to humiliate her. Draupadi's sari, the symbol of her honor, was being pulled. The hands of her enemies shook, but not enough to stop what they were doing. Her husbands tensed. Bhima wanted to fight. Arjuna wanted to shoot, while Yudhishthira's mind raced to find a lawful way to save her. The hall seemed to stretch endlessly, time slowing, each second feeling unbearable. Draupadi realized something terrifying. No human could save her now. Only one name came to her mind, whispered like a prayer. Krishna. Somewhere, unseen, he was watching. His mind was calm, his presence invisible, ready to act in ways the world was never meant to see. As the soldiers pulled at her and the hall held its breath, Draupadi turned inward, seeking strength. Fear tried to take over her heart, but she refused to give in. Every look at her husbands reminded her of their helplessness. Every step the Kauravas took seemed ready to crush her honor. Yet inside her, a small flame of hope burned brighter than the fear around her. She didn't know how it would happen or when it would come, but she trusted Krishna completely. And at that very moment, the first invisible threads of protection began to form around her, unseen by everyone, even by her. Except for the quiet whisper in her heart that she was not alone, Krishna moved quietly among the crowd, calm and unseen, observing everything. He did not shout. He did not show his power. Instead, he touched the moment itself. Every hand that tried to grab her sari faltered. Every action meant to humiliate her was subtly blocked. The Kauravas could not understand why their plan was failing. Confusion replaced their confidence. Draupadi's heartbeat began to slow as she felt a strange calm, even though she could not see him. This was Krishna breaking the rules, not with anger, not with force, but by bending destiny quietly and invisibly, in small ways that turned what seemed like disaster into salvation. The sari stretched, wrapped, and seemed to multiply. No matter how many hands tried to pull it, it never revealed her. Each fold looked endless, a divine trick no human could undo. The hall fell silent, stunned. Whispers spread. Is this magic? A god's blessing? Krishna's presence stayed invisible, his timing perfect. Every second worked like a thread in a tapestry that protected her honor. Draupadi's eyes widened in disbelief. Something beyond human understanding was keeping her safe. A queen, standing alone in a hall full of enemies, had become untouchable. Bhima's fist clenched so tightly that his knuckles turned white. Arjuna's bow was drawn, ready to fight, yet he was held back by the rules of Dharma. Yudhishthira's mind raced, thinking of every law, every punishment, every possible consequence. They realized that even all their combined strength could not match what was happening. each passing second, their despair grew. Yet they could not see the invisible power protecting Draupadi. And Draupadi? She stood tall, feeling their fear, sensing their helplessness, but trusting the one divine hand that could break the rules of fate itself. The rules of the universe were clear. Gods were not supposed to directly interfere in human affairs. Fate was meant to take its natural course. Yet Krishna knew this and chose to bend it. Not with loud displays, not with obvious miracles, but by changing the smallest moments. Every thread of the sari, every trembling hand, every tiny pause in movement. He acted silently, perfectly, for Draupadi alone. A god had broken the cosmic law for her. No one in the hall could see it, no one could understand it. Yet history would remember the courage it took to bend destiny for the life of one human being. The Kauravas' faces showed complete disbelief. Their plan had failed at every step. Soldiers stumbled, threads refused to give way, and laughter turned into confusion. Duryodhana's anger was fierce, yet he could not harm her. Every insult backfired. Every attempt to humiliate Draupadi fell apart in front of the invisible power protecting her. The hall watched in shock as arrogance faded and pride crumbled. The impossible had happened, and the queen's honor remained completely intact. The hall slowly emptied, the tension hanging in the air like the calm after a storm. Draupadi's sari remained untouched. Her husband's could finally exhale in relief. Her dignity, her pride, her honor, all were fully preserved. Krishna's role stayed hidden. No one could see the divine planning, yet the results were clear. The impossible had been accomplished. It was a moment that showed the world. Faith, trust, and divine protection can overcome rules, laws, and even the greatest human strength. Draupadi and Krishna teach us faith can overcome the impossible. Courage and trust can protect honor no matter the danger. Even the laws of the universe can bend for those truly worth saving. Always keep faith in God no matter how hard is the situation. Whenever we remember this moment from the Mahabharat, we are reminded that true devotion and bravery can create miracles beyond human understanding. At MythiKa Tales, we bring you these legends, stories that excite, inspire, and fill you with awe. If this story touched your heart, subscribe, hit the bell, and join us for the next legend. Every story is a doorway into wonder, devotion, and courage beyond what we can imagine.